I like how we already knew what all that looked like as soon as we went in there. Like, the thing was like still attacking where we had been. I want to fight these dudes. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, fatty. Oh, he probably didn't like me calling him that. There's a little lamp. It's kind of cool. What do we got here? Ooh, handgun bullets. I want health items, actually. Cassette. Take it. She's like, I don't know what that is. I only know what an MP3 is. Just imagine kids someday won't know what a cassette is. Hey, there's that symbol. If you have some handwritten copy of a book. Okay, so this is going to explain what that symbol is, and I could have told you this whole game, but I knew it would be coming, so... Yes, it's called the Halo of the Sun, and I actually mentioned it back in the first game, except I called it like the Circle of the Moon or something. Anyways, so it represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun, and heraldry symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles represent past, present, and future. So that's the three that are in like a triangle. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. And there's actually a lot more meaning of what that means. So let me read that to you here. In 1 second here. Okay, so the very top of the symbol, here I'll look at this again I guess so you can kind of see it. So the very top of the symbol there's a little hourglass. And then hold on. I'm reading this off of the Silent Hill wiki, by the way. It's not that I just like know this, but I figured it'd be interesting and thing to read about. So, yeah, okay, the top is an hourglass. The right side is like a little symbol that's close to pi. I know it's really blurry on this. Sorry. If you want, you can go, I might I don't know. You can go back and look at a clear picture of it or Google it or something. At the bottom there's a symbol for Libra, and the left is like 3 closing parentheses. So the outside circle, they said, represents charity. On the top there's an eye, which is something like the eye of providence, which kind of represents God's supreme sovereignty, in Christian symbolism at least. And the top right, there's letters that are backwards for, it's some language called Rovasiras. I'm not sure what that is, but it's Eliezer is what it says. The right side is unknown, but it's some version, people think it might be a version of the Bartlett family symbol, and you don't need to know what that is yet, so the bottom right is Rovasiras for Alessa. The bottom, there's a wave and trident, or waves and trident, which is a symbol for like the shepherd family, but you don't really need to know that. The bottom left are Rovasiras letters for Dahlia, reversed again. On the left side there's like a set of scales, and there's some unknown symbols between them. There's like the parentheses and the pi symbol, and but it's the symbol of the Holloway family. And there's, in the top left, there's Rovasiras letters for Incubus, which if you remember was the final boss in the first game. Okay, and then once we get to the inside where the 3 circles are, so the inside circle represents resurrection, they said, which is probably talking about God. There's 3 little double circles, which are past, present, future. Along the edge of it, there's little symbols that I know they're impossible to see in this drawing here. I'm looking at a different picture, by the way. But there's alchemical symbols for agua regia, or regia, glass, beeswax, borax, burned alum, decompose, water, arsenic, lime, magnesium, steel, sublimation, sugar, sulfur, autumn, cinnabar, cribbled ashes, ferment, gold. There's like 3 symbols for gold. Hematite, magnesium, mercury, oil, 1 dram. I don't know what that means. Potash, salt, silver, soapstone, steel, take, and wick. And there's a lot of other symbols that seem to be kind of made up that are zodiac-like. And so in the top right, there's that weird double helix-looking thing, which is the Rovasiras symbol A and B. And it's also the Wiccan symbol for triple goddess. And then at the bottom, there's a Rovasiras symbol for TPRU, which I'm not really sure what that is. And then our top left is a Rovasiras symbol for TPRUS. And then in the middle, no one's really sure what that is. I think it looks like a little devil or something, but that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really sure if it's explained real well in any of the other stuff, and I might be giving you too much now, but you know what? Hey, why not? I doubt you're going to really get much from that anyways, so... Okay, anyways, just wanted to explain that out. Oh, jeez. 2 cancers just wailing on us. What we got here? Someone crying, and footsteps. Whoa. There are like bloody footsteps on the ground, walking to the painting. That's creepy. Crying stuff. Hey, there's another wheelchair. Which of course is symbolizing, you know, all this hospital-like stuff. It's a lot like the first game, symbolizing... Whoa, there's a giant seal. Symbolizing the time when Alessa was in the hospital and how terrified she was of it and everything. Some numbers on the wall there. 632, C9, C8, C... There's a bunch of them. I don't know what they mean. There's the bloody footprints going to the door again. There's a picture here of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. I think that's special. Looks like it's pretty well done. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. Probably because the cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, yeah. Yes, we'll move it. And there's a door! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's creepy. Whoa, what is that? Some dude, like, crawling around in there. Like that thing that had been turning the valve. Bunch of bloody beds. Oh, what is that? There's a new enemy over there. One open. Yep. So... Here's a new enemy type. Whoa! Just ran off the edge. Which on hard mode, by the way, I found out you can run off the edges. You run right off and die. So I'm so glad I'm not on that. So... Oh, and there's another piece of information. Well... Hold on, I'll go back. I'll show you. Because I don't think I actually showed it before. So in this room, with this giant symbol, This praying woman is actually featured in Silent Hill 2, Saint Jennifer, Unwavering Faith Under Death's Blade, which is supposed to be Jennifer Carroll. And then here, Saint Alessa, Mother of God, Daughter of God. That picture of me. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby, and I am the baby being held. The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago, and the me here and now that sought life. So, that's creepy, and kind of awesome at the same time. And we've got St. Nicholas, Miraculous Hands, a Doctor of God. Which I don't really remember that one. I guess that was the... maybe that was the doctor that helped us in the hospital? I don't know. There's that symbol you can look at all big. I should have come in here to talk about it. Except Heather just like walks all over it. So I can't really show it to you. Come on. Alright, sorry. You can only see it if we're stepping on it. But yeah. So that's all those symbols I was talking about. It's upside down here, so the eye is here in the hourglass, but yeah. You could pause and whatever. Circle means reincarnation. That's what's out in the paper back there. So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as Alessa, but I'm still living as myself. But you know, just the thought of it is starting to turn my stomach. Go ahead and save a new save. Belfry. Well, it looks like the only other place we have to go is those doors down there. So I guess that really was just a save point. That thing has a name, by the way. It's called the Volteal. So, just so you know. And this new enemy, I looked it up. It's called a Scraper. And people say it kind of symbolizes the, you know, how our dad died, or a memory of how our dad died, or something. Yeah, because it does kind of look like that missionary thing. So, 2 shotgun shells and he was down, so that's not too bad. This place looks relatively normal compared to everything else. There's a book. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. Heh heh heh. Anyways. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was formed. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representative of the primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus shared characteristics begin to appear. There's also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or Lord of serpents and reeds. Remember, serpents and reeds is what it was born from the man and the woman, being dubbed with a demon's named. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Okay. So a little more backstory there on the religion, I guess. Or cult, as it's sounding more and more like. What we got here? Moon Tarot card. Tarot. I can never say that word right. Uh-oh. Oh, it's that slimy Vincent guy. That's my reaction.
Hiya, Heather.
Hiya, asshole.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
Shoot him with a shotgun.
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
No, really?
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side.
Why do I not trust this guy?
I want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
Well,
My dirty work?
we do want to kill her.
I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
She's like, man, what a woman.
Really?
I know that was
I'm
sexist.
just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Huh. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room.
Psh, whatever. We're awesome.
You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
No, it's actually kind of annoying.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Don't worry. It's just a joke.
Oh, you asshole. Shoot him! Shoot him!
By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
Oh, no, we do. That was a joke. I thought that was Marco Samael. Maybe that was something else.
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine.
Good thing I have it, and not you.
Here, take this.
Nah. Looks kind of long. Bye, Vincent. We got the book Otherworld Laws. So I just kind of wanted to explain myself since I made the little sexist joke there. Wasn't actually anything trying to be demeaning towards women, because actually I think Heather is my favorite protagonist by far. Mostly because she isn't, just a girl or a woman. She's more than that. She's not just like, oh, I don't want to break a nail or whatever. I mean, hey, look, she's holding here with this shotgun, and she's pretty badass. But at the same time, she still maintains, that femininity, and it's fine that she's both. She's got, like, a skirt on and stuff like that, so it's showing, like, her arms or whatever. And so it's like a combination blurring of the two, which I think is pretty unique and awesome for them to do in a game, actually. Sheet of paper there, but it's blank. Because, it's not like a macho man hero or anything, but she's not like a total butch woman or anything, like, I don't know. Book on tarot here. Tarot is based on the 22 hero consonants, and it's said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbered 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardener deck... I know that. Gardener. Anyways, Gardener deck had more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly, transcendental existence, i.e. God. Okay. So we're obviously learning a lot about tarot here. So we're back out here. That doesn't seem very helpful. Hey, the camera angle is different here. We can go in the elevator. I guess we should read that book he gave us. I didn't even think of that. Big old book I got from Vincent on the Archives. Seal of Metatron. This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Virum 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength therefore places a very high burden on the caster, and it is also difficult to control. It is not usually used. This is why it also bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metatron. Oh, no. This is why it bears the name Metraton, after the angel Metatron, or Metraton, also known as the agent of God. Dang, that's hard to say. Like, switch up those letters on you. Okay, so we went down. Now what? That looks crazy. That looks like fire or something. So we got that. I hope we're still drawing this. Yes, we are. Oh, how did we, like, know where all the doors are immediately? How did we even map that, like, around the corner here? How do we do that? We've, like, just barely walked in the door. Yeah, there's psychic! There's bars over that door, so we're not going in there. It's like a door in the bad part of town. Pendulum. Looks kind of like another walkway area. Looks like there's a floor below this, too. Down there. Okay, let's check out the first area we encountered. I guess. Because there's less doors that way. And no pendulum. That looks so crazy. Really quiet over here. Don't like that, actually. The hell? This looks like, oh, what does this look like? This looks like our dad's room, doesn't it? This is creepy. And there's like blood everywhere. And a flower. And a diary. It's Dad's diary? Why would this be here? I sometimes have the sense, even now, that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. We haven't heard much about her mother. Stun gun batteries. I still don't know if I want to use that thing. Mystery novel here, same one Dad was reading. So it's definitely like his room. There's a weird view of the, like, diary there. So many stun gun batteries. Why bother with the phone? I know it's not connected. Hey, you never know unless you try. Okay, well. I guess we learned a little about ourselves. Oh, now there's enemies. Whoa. That time I only took one shot. Oh. What the hell? It's like some kind of creepy morgue or something. More shotgun shells. Just a bunch of bodies piled in plastic. Wrapped in plastic. I'm glad they don't seem about to get up anytime soon. Don't start saying that crap, Heather. They will. Corpse wrapped in a vinyl type bag. Crazy mixed up world has got me used to the strangest things. Easy for me to say, they're still totally disgusting. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy myself sooner or later. I might even already be crazy, who knows? Maybe. This one's particularly bloody. Say something about it. I haven't looked too closely though, I don't think I want to. Oh, a Hanged Man tarot card. The door's open inside, there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe, no, they're definitely dead. Guess that's all there is to do in here. So this is kind of like first game. If you remember, when we're in nowhere, it like you go indoors and they take you to places that don't make sense because you're in that like what's supposedly the hospital, but you know you go into the basement and you're like in the school, and it's like what? So I think this is kind of the same. Sorry, I just had to get that out. There's everything there. Let's go check out the area with the stupid pendulum. I hate those things. They're so annoying. Which door was it? Oh! No, not off the edge. Just don't get attacked down. The pendulum. Which I did anyways. Stay on the path. What's my health at? Yellow. Oh, I'm still at 1 health drink and 1 first aid kit. That's not good. Really need health supplies. Alright, I'll just try and not get attacked, I guess. Some closers. If there's anything else really in here, just get out of here. Long hallway here. More crying and bloody footsteps. There's the bloody footsteps so you can see them. Just go like into the wall. Secret door. What did we find? Door. What is that noise down there? Oops. There's the Valtiel again. Hey, we saw that at like the beginning of the game. There's something. Looks like feet hanging down. Girls' feet? I have no idea. Say something about it, Heather. You're fine. She's just like completely nonplussed about it. Hey, you should recognize this room if you saw the first game. It's our hospital room. 24 years ago, Mo Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them, because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. Sure you're not. I just don't want to remember. Get me out of here. There's a picture here, but it's not my style at all. Please be health supplies. Some kind of drug. No name on the label. Description. Too risky. Never mind. Just take it. I guess they're both that way. Come on. Experiment a little. Something stuck in the book. I got the Fool Tarot card. This book. I feel like I've read it. At the same time, I don't want to. Glophatus. If you remember, I mentioned this early. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a populace to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. So that was the chemical that was used in the first game to do something. And there's a picture of Alessa. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I looked bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. It looks like nothing like us. And there's 2 ampules, which are okay, I guess, as health supplies, but I'd really rather get real health supplies. Not stimulant kind of things. So yeah, when we were looking at the bed there, we said something pretty interesting about Dahlia. Mo? I wonder what we were going to say, and then we like stopped ourselves. Mom? Maybe? There's a cancer there. Was that there before? It totally wasn't there before. And there's another. I'm just going to run around. Bye! Ah! It's a closer, like, right in our face. I don't feel like getting killed by these. Go that way. That's the first door we've gotten in a while that we can't open. Oh, and you should recognize this room too, from the first game. Look at all the butterflies on the wall. And there's like a door with 9 spots on it. Save point. Got a key. Brass key. Look! A memo book. Something's written inside. It's another one of the things that looks like a save point from the first game. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not. But I fully intend to save her. No, them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. It looks like Dad wrote this too. Very interesting. So also written by us in the first game. And look! Look at it! It's our original coloring book with that terrible picture of our father. My sketchbook from 17 years ago. And the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. Yeah, no doubt. What is this doing here? What is that doing here? Oh man, there's a lot of writing. The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row. But that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside-down man under the ground, to his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full a crescent floating high, twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help you keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. That's a pretty cool poem, actually. And it's obviously talking about how to solve this door. There's our little clothes from when we were 7. They don't fit me now. Good thing. Like school uniform looking thing. Scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia, too. A nice daddy and mommy and a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had. Except I always thought one of those looked like a demon or something. There's a bunch of playing cards here. I remember trying to take these before. This is some sort of landscape. Where's it from again? Well, it doesn't matter. Hey, I think it is. Well, look at those creepy dolls. Those are creepy, I think. What else have we got in here? It's like 2 shelves are full of fairy tale books like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. This is like all stuff from our childhood. It's classic. It's meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over all these old clothes. So apparently we really connect with this room, though. I want you to say something about the butterflies. That's always weird to me. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't... Damn it, I didn't read it. New save. Alessa's room. Wonder if she'll say it again or if she'll just save immediately. Damn it! Missed what she said. So you might want to go back and pause the video there to read what it is. I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Turn on the lights. It's kind of dark. Okay, so the poem has to do with the door and the tarot cards, which we only have 4 of, and there's supposed to be 5. So we need to go find the other one. What are we hearing over here? Oh, it's the Valtiel again. It's like dunking a nurse up and down or something. You crazy Valtiel. We've like gone everywhere though, didn't we?